We're in Connecticut.
We're gonna go see Montel. No.
No, we're going to go see Mory Povich.
No, Povich.
Yes, Mory Povich. Yes, we're on our way to Stamford, Connecticut.
Pearl Harbor? Oh, Memorial Bridge.
Yes, remember when the Japanese bombed Connecticut? But, yes, we're going to go see Mory Povich, who is most popular for giving paternity tests to deadbeat dads of both the ghetto and the white trash persuasion. As well as my teen dresses too sexy or is out of control shows, though he does those rarer now, more rarely. Or, you know, lie detector results, who's cheating on who's sleeping with whose sister, mother, father, uncle, hot tub Larry. Ooh, look, Alan Alda's gonna be here. Alan Alda. And
there's, is this a man or a woman?
Yes.
Midget dance competitions.
Yep, my mother dresses too sexy sometimes. Then there's overweight babies and stuff like that.
Overweight babies.
Yep. So there's lots of things like that. So we're driving through scenic New Haven, Connecticut.
Wait, hold on. Gotta lock those doors.
New York City.
Oh God, I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. Oh, this isn't pretty at all.
Well, there's an IKEA. I'm sure they can build us like I don't know, a credenza or something. Yes, a credenza or a Davenport. Put it on the Davenport. But yeah, so we can't actually film inside Mory, of course, because they're filming it for their television show. But we'll film a couple things. We're gonna go to a.
Sorry, that guy scared me.
Yeah. We're gonna go to a mall here in Stamford. We're gonna check out our what I'm sure will be a lovely hotel room of the Super 8 persuasion. Brazzi's Italian restaurant. I thought I was gonna say Brazzers, like the porn thing. But yeah, we'll go to like a little mall. We'll shoot a little after video. We'll do some before. And yeah, this is our
ice cream truck. Okay.
This is our President's Day week vacation Mory Povich Adventure Time video. We'll come up with a better title later, but that's what it is.
Yeah. So see you in Stamford.
This is the luxurious
Oh, God.
Super 8 motel that we are at.
This looks nothing like the picture. I know you're looking at this thinking, why the hell would they pick this place? This looks nothing like their picture. Lights and photos here.
We should have splurged on a better hotel. This is the murder/hooker place. Right now, there's hookers being beaten in these rooms, and body parts being washed in the luxurious sinks.
I'm really actually fucking scared.
I don't think we should be scared. Skeeved, definitely.
I told you we should have brought our own fucking sheets.
Maybe if we take these plastic bags that we had ready for Walmart and just lay them.
We can condom the bed.
Yeah, we just lay them out. Maybe we can use the Peter Spider-Man blanket. Is that lesser of two evils?
Oh God. Alright, well, maybe the room will be better.
It's a fine-looking Pepsi machine. Fine-looking Pepsi.
Oh, this too. You're gonna do this. Look at all. Look, they have Dave's vanilla.
Yes, I do love the fact that there's only two. They'll probably both be gone, but
it's the best hotel.
At least they have this. It's a penguin. And from out of the peephole, we see the door. You know, I stayed at a nice hotel in LA. We stayed at a nice hotel together in Connecticut. Now we're in near Foxwoods, and now we're in Stamford, Connecticut. First of all, I don't know, but this door doesn't look like it closes all the way, even though it does. But let's see. We have these nice Mexican hacienda stucco walls. And then as we walk in, we have this bed with these Look at these lamps right above your fucking head.
When we first walked in, David said, "I can't turn the light on."
That's because there's a switch here, and the switch seems to do nothing. I'm switching it now. Nothing in the room is turning on or off. Goes nowhere, does nothing. We'll do the bathroom in a second. So this is the bed with the lights. Look at this nice, look at this nice artwork. In the hallway there are paintings of corn. In this similar style.
When we were walking down the hallway, I had to stop, and I just started laughing hysterically. And David's like, "Come on!"
And this the smoke detector, where I'm sure the Indian proprietors of this place are hidden camera taping us, and they'll sell it to Arab businessmen to jack off to. Sprinkler. And yeah, this is the bed. It's yeah. And look at this fine, what I assume is red burgundy recliner. Here's this thing. The clock either doesn't work or is unplugged. Phone books there. Bible there. Got some hangers. Look at this nice green. Yeah. Alright. And then our lovely view of this parking lot.
Hey, we get to see if our car gets stolen.
Exactly.
There's a big sign on the plastered on the front of the building that says, "We're not responsible for your car."
And let's see, you got an iron, you got an ironing board, you got a TV that's askew. There's an extra pillow in one of these, yeah. We have this, yeah, there's the ice thing. You got a mirror here, so you can look at how sad you are in this room. And this is it. This is where they kept Jean Valjean after he stole the bread.
This cost $89, and then with tax it came out to $102.
Yeah.
This was $102.
We should have splurged and gotten a better room. You see what we go through to see you, Mory? Volume, man. Alright, well, no hay titulo del programa, no hay información del programa, sin clasificación. Oh no, ay Dios mío. I don't think the ticket. Lista de canales.
Disney?
We have 3 and we have 8, and neither of them work. Cincinnati! My favorite show, it's blue. It's called Cincinnati.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, glorious. I was promised free HBO, not free Cincinnati.
This is the worst place I've ever stayed.
Worse than the dead body in the duffel bag page? Cincinnati! Look, it's moving! Look, the Cincinnati is moving. Cincinnati!
Wait.
Is there buttons on there? Is there buttons on the cable thing?
Yeah.
Press the button.
It's not on.
It's not? Okay. Well, why is there a card here?
Don't pull it!
Okay. Alright.
I don't get charged for anything we pulled.
That's what she said. I don't think the remote is capable of solving our issues with the television.
Well, this is moving. The channels on this are moving because I turned this on.
Mm-hmm.
So, but how do we get it to go on the actual screen now? There's gotta be a thing. Hold on.
There's
nothing here like, welcome, this is how you work our crappy TV. The Bible is there. The Bible will let me in.
Settings, exit, info.
Have coffee.
The cable V.
God, don't tell me we're gonna have to talk to each other.
We'll have to buy something at the mall. We'll have to read more Goosebumps books all night.
Okay, hold on. Menu?
Cincinnati.
Stop it! Oh, yes! I did it!
How'd you do it?
I don't know.
Alright. Randy Williams.
Oh, good, I did it. Okay, cool.
Televisione.
So apparently I had to turn on the cable. How did I get charged for it?
For cable? No, the cable's free.
I don't know, why wasn't it on?
Now someone must have turned it off. That fan is whisper quiet. I can barely hear a thing. And here we have tissues that come out of the granite. Alright. There's a toilet. Here's a fine, I hope it was originally yellow shower curtain. It's shampoo and soap, complimentary. It's nice of them. We got some water damage on the ceiling. That's always good. That shower head and yep, that's crap. We're gonna spend as little time here as possible. We're gonna go to the mall. We'll stay till it closes at 9. We'll come here. We'll throw some Home Depot tarp on the bed. We'll read some Goosebumps book and try not to catch some sort of parasite. The parking garage here is meters. That's weird. This is a big mall.
God, it goes fast.
Yeah. It's kind of like the old Rhode Island Mall elevators that are... This is very high up.
Oh my god, 7 levels. Well, their food court's a lot better than ours.
Yeah. So here in Connecticut, they have a place I've never heard of called Chicken Now. And I'm going to try their tenders here. Let me try their fries first. Decent.
So you got fries,
And their
tenders,
yep.
Texas toast,
Yeah.
and a dipping sauce.
These are spicy. I'm not going to use them, but yeah. But yeah, so, alright.
So upon feel.
Could go either way.
Okay.
Let's see.
That doesn't look pleasant.
It's stringy and kind of hard to chew, but once I get past that, it's fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You digging the chicken now?
I just wish it weren't so stringy, so it would be easier to bite into.
Awesome. So you're gonna put salt and pepper on it and stuff?
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So you like chicken now? Is it better than Popeyes?
The breading is better, but Popeyes was easier to bite into.
All right then. Yay.
Yep.
Chicken now.
Yeah. So this is interesting. CNC market research. I guess you try out products and stuff and they ask you your opinion of it because they're testing things.
And what's funny is on the door there, that little yellow piece of paper, it says that they're testing out women's hair coloring. Now before we got here on our TV, it said that there's a huge cancer scare going around for women's hair dye. So I'm wondering.
I've never seen this in a mall before. Okay, so after we got into the room, we were both kind of depressed.
Beyond depressed.
Yeah, because we had driven 2 hours or so to get here, and then we come here and it's a not nice room. And
no, but this is what he says to me this morning. This morning he's like, "I bet the hotel will be nice," and I was like, "It's a Super 8.
Well,
it's a
I didn't
Super
say
8."
Nice. I said it might be better than we're thinking. No. But when we were booking the room, we were looking at hotels in the area, and there seems to be 2 tiers. There's nice ones that are pretty expensive, like over 150 a night, and then you have the ones that are 100 or less, and those are like 1 stars. There was one that basically had like a bunch of reviews that mentioned bed bugs. They're either one saying, "Oh, it's gross and has bed bugs," or one guy going, "I didn't see any bed bugs. I think they're fine."
I think all those bed bugs are dead.
It's like, was it on 2020 about bed bugs? Why is everyone talking about bed? Yeah. So, but this one looked like, yeah, it's like alright for the money.
It had 2 stars and it had a couple out of 5, but it had a couple 3 stars.
Had like, hey, at least the rooms were clean kind of stuff. So like, okay,
Yeah.
no cockroaches or dead bodies, but and yeah, I guess it could be worse. I mean, there's no like giant stains or, but I mean, I'm not sure if you can see behind us, but there's like the lamp. So I mean, we showed the room before, and it's just
It's not worth $102.
Yeah.
But I guess because we're so close to New York City.
Yeah, so they can jack up the prices, and we're 2 minutes away from the heart of Stamford.
Yeah, so if you think about the, what we got for the money and where we are location-wise, it's not that bad. I kind of agree with the reviews that gave it 2 stars, but there's more hilarity to come with talking about this particular hotel.
So, yeah, we got here and we're kind of depressed and like, all right, well, I had to charge my camera battery and stuff, so like, all right, we'll wait here and then we'll go do stuff. And, so for a while we were trying to turn on the TV, which took forever, as we kind of showed a little bit of. And finally we got it working, and Mory was on. It was like an old episode for 2010, but it was like, we're depressed. Oh, look, it's old Mory.
Yeah, I think the topic was, I'm 16 years old. I'm going to prove you're my baby's daddy.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we were watching that, and, like, they had, like, security guards on the stage and stuff, so it was like, this was when Jerry was still popular, and Mory was trying to get a little more exploitative, and yeah, kind of a little bit more reality showy, and less pretending to care about people-ish. But, yeah, and then we decided to go to, because we were looking up things, like, we're going to be in Stamford for Mory, but is there something else to do since we're arriving the night before? And we saw that there was kind of a big mall, the Stamford Town Plaza or Center or something,
Town Center, yeah.
So, so we decided to go there. So we go there, and it's like 2 minutes away from here. It was very easy to find. And we go into the parking garage, and I shot a little video there, but because the main mall we have in Rhode Island, the big one, is the Province Place, and their parking garage, like, you take a ticket, and then you have to pay for the ticket inside, and then you come out, and you only have 15 minutes to leave after the ticket's been stamped.
And there are lines everywhere, because there's only one ticket booth at the end of each of the ends of the mall, so on each floor, and there's only 3 floors, but there's not a ticket booth on each floor.
Yeah.
So there's always long lines there, and then when you're pulling, like, let's say there's a, God forbid, there's a convention going on at the convention center, because then everybody parks at the mall, and you only have 15 minutes to get out. And if you don't get out in 15 minutes, they charge you the full $15 to park.
Yeah. So, but it's hard. It's the worst designed parking garage.
You can't find your way out. There's no signs that tell you what the exit. If
you drive on the left instead of the right because the down is right. And
if you're a newcomer, avoid the mall.
Yeah, but so we get into this parking garage here in Connecticut, and it's parking meters. Which I've never seen parking meters in it, and it's very cheap. Like 50 cents got you like an hour or something.
3 hours. 3 hours for 50 cents, yeah.
So we put in like 2 quarters and got like the maximum 4 hours that it allowed, and that would have been longer than the mall was open. So we were all set. I'm like, all right, that's cool. And they had like valet parking there too on top of it.
Yeah, it was so nice. And what that cuts down on is that then there's no lines to get out, and then you don't have to worry. Like, well, it's taking me a really long time to get out of here, but you're not at a meter, so who cares?
Yeah. So and I guess because it's still winter, there's like 2 sections. There's like the mall proper, and then like across the street, it's like right across like a lane of traffic, and like a lane of traffic going in, not like highway traffic. And there's like all restaurants, and then there's all these trees, and they have no leaves because it's still winter, and there's all like Christmas lights still up, so it looks very pretty on the outside. And so we go into this mall, and we shot some video in there as well. It is, because in Rhode Island, the malls are sort of, like, wide, and they're only, like, you just walk from end to end. This one is built up. It's, like, octagon-shaped, and it just towers up. It's, like, 7 floors high. And,
stunning, though. It's a stunning mall. Very clean. A lot of black and marble. Very, very cool.
There's glass elevators. We shot a little thing on there. And there's like half floors between the main floors with like low ceilings. And there's like little like Wetzel's Pretzels and gelato places and stuff. There was like a place that had like instant shoe repair. And there was a fountain that you could throw pennies in, that kind of thing. And there was a big sort of like hole of like stairs, and it was like this kind of pit where people could sit and like read or whatever. And
it was like an amphitheater, really.
Yeah, kind of. Cool. It was kind of set up like that. But that was cool. And they have some stores that we like here. There's Teavana. I bought some tea.
There's a Barnes & Noble.
Yeah,
it's a standard store.
A 2-floor Barnes & Noble. So with a pretty big Starbucks attached to it too. And then there's a couple other things. There's an As Seen on TV store. We shot a little thing where there was like a market research thing, which I had never seen before anywhere ever.
Yeah, it was probably the coolest store in that mall. That thing.
It's not even a store. It's like
it's like the beginning of a horror book.
Yeah, it's like, we're gonna ask you questions. Yeah, that's like the setting of a Goosebumps book. We're gonna ask you market research questions and probe you.
Anally probe.
There was a Saks Fifth Avenue that they had to buzz to let you in. I guess it's like, do they look like they'd steal stuff or do they look rich? Buzz you in. But that was cool. The top floor was the food court, and they had a couple places that I never heard of. There was, well, I've also shot because of trying new food thing. There's a place called Chicken Now, which I like because I remember in Juno, she didn't like the movie Juno, but it's like, I'm going to go to Women Now because they're about women now. So I'm like, I'm going to go Chicken Now because you're about chicken now. And it's odd that on the thing on top it says Chicken Now is 2 words, but then on the cup it said Chicken Now in 1 word with the N at the end and the beginning. So it's like, is it Chicken Now or Chicken Now? I like to say Chicken Now.
It's Chicken Now.
Yeah, so I tried that, and I had a 4-piece tender and some fries, and that was good. And she had Sbarro, but she had an experience at Sbarro. What you should tell this one.
So I go up to the counter, and there's this middle-aged Italian man there, and he at first he says, "Oh, long time no see," in this very thick Italian accent. And I was like, "Oh, you must be mistaking me for somewhere else." And that happens to me a lot, actually. I always get told that I remind people of other people. Dave's even been there when it's happened a couple of times.
Hey, Mildred. No,
yeah, hey, Amy. It's like, no. So, you must be mistaken. It's my first time here. And he's like, "Really? You look like someone I know." And I'm like, "Oh, I get mistaken for that all the time." So then he says, "Oh, well, what can I get for you?" And I was like, 2 slices of cheese pizza, and then, they put it in the oven and whatnot so it heats up. And then he's talking to me, and he's like, "You have a very beautiful face." And I was like, "Oh, well, thank you." And he's like, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Rhode Island." He's like, "Well, welcome to Connecticut." I was like, "Well, I've been to Connecticut before, so it's not really a big deal to come to Connecticut." And he's like, "Do all the women in Rhode Island look like you?"
No.
And so I was like, "No, just me. That's why I pimp myself out here so people can see true beauty," or whatever I said to him. And then he was like, "I see. Well, if they all looked like you, I would visit Rhode Island a lot." So I'm feeling very uncomfortable at this point.
The Italian. Oh, what about the Coke?
Well, no, I'm getting to that. Yeah, I'm getting to the Coke. Pepsi, actually. So he comes over with my pizza, and he says, "Do you want a drink?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll have a Diet Pepsi." And he says, "Diet? Who told you you need to drink Diet Pepsi? Who told you that? You have a beautiful figure. If anything, you should drink regular Pepsi. I'm going to give you a regular." And
what if I diabetic?
I know, what if I'm diabetic or something? And so I was like, "No, I just want the diet." And he's like, "No, you're going to give you a regular and more pizza." And I was like, "No, just that." And he's like, "Well, just know that you don't need diet, honey. You look fine the way you are." It's just, then I walked away with my pizza. That was the story of that guy.
Yeah, so we spent a couple hours in this mall, and it was very nice. And then we got back to the room, and we decided, well, let's get like a snacks at the vending machine and some sodas or whatever. And I used to love this drink. It's vanilla Coke. But I can't drink Coke a lot because of my kidney stones and stuff, or at least a dark soda. But I figured whatever, I'll try.
Vanilla thing.
Can they see the vanilla?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, vanilla Coke. But they had it in this vending machine. But the vending machine has a sign on it that says, "Drinks are at room temperature."
Yeah, compressor is out.
So we tried paying for it with quarters, and it didn't take them. Well, it like stole 2. So I ended up putting $1 in it. It came out, and when I say it came out at 80 degrees Fahrenheit, it was piping hot. It's like, I love my scalding hot vanilla Coke. Yes, we had to fill up a thing with ice. And then,
oh, wait, so then I decide I don't want scalding hot soda. So that Pepsi machine that was in there, the compressor was running with that one. So I said to Dave, "Okay, well, it sells Coke products, so I'll just get something like maybe a Sprite or something, I don't know." So it had a Coke, Diet Coke, root beer, Sprite, and I think another thing, I forget. So I put my $1 in, and it shoots out a soda at me, and I didn't even press a button. It was like, "This is the soda you get. You will not make a selection. Here is your soda now."
It's a mystery machine. The Pepsi machine that sells Coke.
Yeah, spit out Coke at me. So I got a regular Coke. I don't usually drink regular Coke, though. I'm more of a Diet Coke kind of person. And it was just shocking to see it, like, fire out and be like, here's my dollar soda!
Yeah, and so we've just been enjoying our beverages and watching the television. But,
Oh, so before we end this, because, you know, this is our second, because we're going to see Mory tomorrow, which is exciting. That's why we're, like, in our bedclothes now. We will not be sleeping under this bedspread. No, just on the
That's not going to be happening. We're going to sleep atop of it.
We had, when we came here...
We should shoot that, yeah. We'll put it down on the,
Okay. This was the guarantee of what we're going to get in our room when I booked it.
Okay, the highlight of Super 8 Stamford is our luxurious standard room. Yeah, this is luxurious.
Yeah, we have this one here. This is actually exactly what our room looks like.
Yeah, just with one bed, yeah. These rooms come with either one king-size bed, yep. 32-inch flat-screen TV, as you can see, which is skewed down. Yeah. With the width, I don't know why that's capital, by the way.
Width!
Golden oak-toned credenza. I repeat, golden oak-toned. First of all, there should be a dash there, but oak-toned, not oak-toned, which is this, the credenza, the oak-toned.
Check.
Credenza.
We were gonna call and say ours is more of a honey-toned credenza.
I was looking for a rich mahogany, but...
Like, how is that a selling point?
Right in brass lamps. Yeah,
thank you. We have a writing table. Shoot our writing table.
Yeah, the writing table. With this mirror where you can see various things happen. And,
Oh, hey, no. We don't talk about that kind of stuff.
And they actually have so... And then it shows the deluxe rooms, where the printer cut it off here, but it's the exact same photo as the standard room.
It is. Well, we'll splice that in for you.
And of course, rooms for those with special needs. Yeah. Maneuver. Basically, in order for special needs, they take furniture out. They don't do anything else special. And then this would be the suite. You know, we didn't go out for the suite. But,
no, but we should have. We just sprang.
In this plush suite, you'll find a king in a luxurious couch. Yes, look how luxurious this couch is. A luxurious couch that unfolds. In a luxurious unfolding couch to sleep 2 more guests. It boasts track lighting over a wet bar. That's nice. A ceiling fan. I love that they boast about their ceiling fan. Wow, now we're in style like a rich folk. Yes, the best choice of business person will be spending a lot of time with us for celebrating a special occasion at the Super 8. Is there any special preparations that you wish? Yes, I wish to be living in a different hotel room.
I know, what a different hotel.
Everything to make your stay all that you wish it to be. Do you provide the hookers, I wonder? Go and then Capetcha. Alright.
But the best part of this hotel room that we discovered after we filmed the video is probably Dave's favorite part. He wants to go over there.
Alright, well, yeah.
Yeah, clear out your spot.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a recliner.
Okay, look. Over in the corner next to our golden oak tone credenza is this recliner.
Yes.
This Ezra recliner. Ezra recliner. Now, if you get that joke, we like you.
But, you know, in a recliner, you like to lay back and recline, right? So it's, Meh. Alright, well then at least I can kick my feet up, right? So it's a... This should go higher. Oh, yes. Look how comfy I am in my recliner. I am in flavor country. Yes. Oh. Yes. Oh yeah. I am so relaxed. I am so relaxed in my barely recliner. Oh.
Now watch this if he sits up at all to adjust himself. Please stop making that up. It's not an exaggeration of anything, we swear.
So that's this. So yeah, tomorrow we'll go to see Mory, and we'll be checking out as early as possible.
Oh, as humanly possible. The guy at the front desk also says this to me. At 6 a.m. we serve our continental breakfast. Dave and I decided we will not be partaking of the continental breakfast.
It's probably worse.
But we will maybe film it or maybe take pictures of it to show you what you get here at the Super 8. But one of the vending machines had mini muffins, those little bite mini muffins, and I just stocked up on those, and we brought chips and stuff, so we're fine.
We have the choy noodles and
yeah, over there on our bed.
Noodles, we brought those.
Dave's like, you make sure you clip that tight.
Yeah. Don't want any of the rooms.
I like that they're afraid of people stealing the hangers. They have those hangers that don't move.
Yeah. That just shows the kind of upscale clientele that patrons the Super 8 in Stamford.
Yeah. Oh, and this too. Move the curtain to the side. There are no street lights, so...
There's no lights in the parking lot.
No, and one of the things they boast on the website is that they have a well-lit parking lot.
Yeah, but... Nah. Look at that. Though we can't see your car in the event that someone attempts to steal it in the night.
Look at that Super 8 light. Look at all the other places to be.
All the flavors. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Let's be sad in our hotel room now.
Okay, but we're gonna see Murray.
So we just
saw Motel!
We saw Mory Popovich, and
That wasn't the Price is Right. You told me we were going to the Price is Right.
We were sitting in the third row right in the center, and apparently our reactions will be in multiple shows. And man, is that the fakest thing I've ever.
Oh my god! I mean, you know it's fake anyway, just, you know, like anything else, like you knew it was fake.
I didn't realize how blatantly
fake, the
like
crying,
there's an assistant director feeding lines to people.
Like verbatim, like scripted lines. She's got a little earpiece, and you can see everybody else has an earpiece in their ear. You can't see that in the show. And she's just like, you know, I'm watching her out of the corner of my eye, and I'm watching the guest, and she's like, oh, tell him, he went to Applebee's, and she's doing this. And then, like, the guest is going, like, hey, he went to Applebee's! And she was actually telling the black people to bob their heads. She was going like this. She was like,
the Baby Don't Hurt Me Roxbury Twins guy.
That thing. Oh my god.
We're gonna have to subtitle that.
Oh my god, it was ridiculously fake. But, alright, so I guess we should start with our going in experience. In case anybody else wants to go, it is really fun. It's fun.
That's when you first sit in there, they're playing loud music like
that was the thing. Oh, yeah, start at the beginning. Okay, so we get here. It is fucking cold. Right now it's 18 degrees outside, and the wind chill made it feel like 4. So it's actually really easy to get here. It's right off the highway. It's like you get off the highway and then
exit 8.
Well, if you're coming, I think
it's exit 8 for both, actually.
No, it's exit 7 for south. I know that. Look it up. Look it up.
Go to maps.com.
Yeah, or get your tickets. The tickets would take. So you get off there, and it's like right there. Really convenient parking, cheap parking. We're in a parking garage right now.
Right behind the actual building, the Stamford, whatever it's called.
It's about a 30-second walk from the parking garage to the actual place.
Feels longer when it's freezing.
Oh god, yeah. Alright, so then what happened?
So we get in line. Because they said get there between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. We were here at 7:55, and then and so we wait in line for a bit, and then they make you sign in with your name and where you're from and phone number, and then they give you a green little band with a number on it, and the lower the number, the earlier they seat you.
Yep.
And then so we go through a metal detector, which didn't seem very thorough. And,
the thing you should know is if you're coming, you're going to see this long list of things that says you can't bring it in. Like
satellite reception.
Anyway, well, because we're in a parking garage.
Yeah, sorry, we're in a parking garage. I'll shut that off.
That's GPS. But, yeah, so,
no, it's not. It's the voice of Hannah.
But they didn't make me take off my belt. They don't even make you take off your coat, just unzip it, and,
yeah, no, and then they don't make you take off your jewelry, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just...
Well, some you have to throw in the little basket, like I threw my cell phone in there.
Yeah, you have to throw in your cell phone, you throw in your keys.
Yeah, loose change, all the usual stuff.
Anything that you would keep in your pocket, you throw in.
Yeah. And so you get through the metal detector, and then you sit in like this lobby place that has chairs set up, and they actually have 2 TVs where they play Mory on.
Yeah, and you get to watch like an episode of Mory while you're waiting.
While you're waiting for Mory, and then there's cardboard cutouts of the shows that are there. So you have Jerry, you have Mory, you have Steve Wilkos, you have what's her name? Wendy Williams?
Are we in frame? You're like way over there.
I don't know.
You're like way over there. Like, I'll talk over here to the kid.
I don't know where I'm aiming. I'll go take you to Mory.
Can you see me now?
Good. You are in the frame.
You are in the frame.
But, so we sit there for quite a while, and,
yeah, God, well, because we got there early.
Yeah, we got there early, and people kind of trickle in, and then at the very end, there was like a bus that dropped off, so I don't know if they're like standby people, or like, did anyone not show up, whatever. And then finally, one of the guys comes up there, and he has a clipboard, and he's like, alright, numbers 1 through 20, and we're 14 and 15. So they're like, yeah, cool. And then they start loading in, they don't just go like all across one row, what they do is like, they fill in like all the good seats, like, alright, we do the middle from front to back, and then the sides.
Yeah, so it really is good, because it isn't, because what we thought was going to happen was, you get there, and then you get in the line, and then you have to get your spot. Yeah, but then when we got there, they just kind of like corral you into this big open area. So then I said to Dave, oh no, what if we get like shoved and pushed and all that? But really they had it well organized, very well organized.
Yeah, because the ticket said first come, first served, so I thought it was like, hey, you got there, but because we got there early, we got a good number, so yeah, but I mean, perfect seats, dead center, 3rd row, so you're not blocked by anything. The first row seemed to just be like friends of the producers. Yeah. And then at the end of the show, 2 blonde girls get to go backstage. I don't know what Mory's doing.
I think Mory's like,
sorry, I hope you're not watching, Connie. But, though he didn't make a joke about going into Connie. But
I can't wait to go home in Connie.
Yeah. But, yeah. And Mory seems to have a good sense of humor. He's not oblivious to why he's show.
No, he doesn't, he's not, I don't know, it's very interesting, because he's not stuck up. I expect him to be stuck up. He has fun with his audience, which is great.
Yeah, he's not a stodgy old man, if that's what people are worried about.
So we go in, and they're playing, like, this really loud music to get, like, the crowd amped up.
Unedited songs, like, yeah, motherfucker. I'm like, whoa, Mory! What's going on?
This is a family show. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And then they have one of the producers come out, and he tells you the rules, and then he tells you, we're going to film the reaction shots now.
So if you hear X, then how would you do? And they're like, oh no!
Like, how would you react if they said, oh, its fingers smelled like seafood, but I was eating a seafood dinner? And then you're like, no.
So there's a lot of that. So you fake reactions first, and then you continue to do exaggerated reactions for the purpose of getting on television.
Yeah, we had to cheer for Mory even when he wasn't on the set. We had to like pretend that people were on the stage and they were telling us stuff, and we had to like yell. It was a lot of fun. And then one of the interesting things was, well, you obviously can't take photographs while the show is going on, or video while the show's going on.
Well, you can't take video at all, but you can take still photos before the show, and they said during commercial, but the commercials were like 5 seconds between when they brought up the so there wasn't really time for that. And also you don't really know when, so you don't want to break out your phone and get thrown out. So we took a couple shots before, like the stage and everything.
But there was this girl behind us, and they dragged her out. They like, I don't know what happened.
Well, she looked like a carnival folk, because she had like an I Love mustaches. She was a big woman, like fake guy. She was clearly some sort of troll. I don't know. And in both senses of the word, both troll doll and troll as in drawing.
We really thought she was one of the guests, not an audience member. But no, she was. So they dragged her out though by like her coat. It was kind of weird. But it was a lot of fun. Exaggerated cries. The guests swear a lot. You don't realize that. There's a lot of unscripted swearing.
Yeah, because they beep them when they air, but...
but it's weird to hear it, because you're used to hearing, the beeps and stuff.
But it's weird to see people who are acting like, oh, I'm shocked, oh, I'm angry, and then the camera's like not on, they're like, alright, whatever.
Yeah, and then they just go...
And they're laughing and making jokes like, yeah, Bruce Lee.
It's so fake. It's so delightfully fake.
But it was fun.
This was a great, and they really did film in real time because it started at like 10:10, and that was with the introductions and stuff.
Yeah.
And we got out at 11:30.
But yeah, the stage is, the audience is a lot closer to the stage than it seems on television, and the stage is much smaller than it looks on television.
It's also much rattier. Like, you don't realize that a lot of it's just plywood.
Yeah, well, the brick's not real brick.
Well, no,
obviously
that. No, I know that. But, like, the stage itself is, like, made out of plywood that's, like, falling apart.
Well, I think there's only one theater in there, so I think they have to dismantle it and put it back up, because it's like, we'll dismantle it, now it's the Jerry Springer month, and now it's they film, like, a bunch of different ones there. And, tons of lights on the ceiling. Tons of lights.
I questioned, who's the set designer who decides, like, there will be 2 chrome vases on that shelf, because Mory doesn't like 3 chrome vases.
The bricks will be blue this season, and then they'll be red next season.
Yeah, that was just, alright, so the final synopsis of this is, for free tickets, and like $2 to park, it is totally worth it to just come and see. Because he can't have a lot of seasons left. And he's at, 22 years he's been doing this?
22 years.
22 years he's been doing the Mory Show. So he can't have that much longer. So come see him. Come see the Mory Show. We were kind of sad. We did not get, I don't think we said it, we didn't get a paternity one. Yeah, we got a lie detector
one, cheating, that kind of thing. And we only got to see one show because people with a different wristband got to see 2 shows. I don't know who they blew for that. But, Mory. No, but...
They blew Jerry for that. They blew Steve Wilkos.
He's in motel.
It's a motel.
Well, he's selling his Vitamix juicer or whatever he does.
So, yeah.
You have MS. It's fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was a great time. Now we have a 2-hour drive home. But, yeah. Come to Stamford, Connecticut. Come see the Mory Show.
I'm not the father.